from high atop Mount Manitoba, the Buchnerverse. The Buchnerverse presents another episode of How the Hell Did This Go #1? And we've got a super interesting one. This was my pick, and one that I kind of wanted to do more of a deep dive. I did not want to sort of like poison the well for my two friends. Again, I'm Kirk Buchner, owner, operator of NotInHallOfFame.com and the fictitious Athlete Hall of Fame. You can vote on that now. The fictitious Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You can vote on that now. And of course, the United States Athletic Hall of Fame, www.notinhallofame.com/USA. And that is, and the first ever class is going to be announced at the end of the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, sports ball. Brad, you like it?
I love sports ball. I think they should play more of it.
Well, that's what we're hoping for. But the Buchnerverse here is now presenting something a little different as opposed to the whole sports thing. It's all about the music today. And I gave us something that I never got as a kid, and I don't get it as an adult, but every time I said to people, and I said that to at least 7 people today, or not today, but over the past week, when I said what I'm going to be covering, all I had to do was say this. Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round.
All right, Andrea, you're next. Turn around.
Oh, you changed the key on me. Every now and then I get a little bit
like crap. I knew the key to begin with. That's what threw you off? Why am I singing? Okay, let's run with that.
Turn around, right.
Yes. Every now and then I fall apart.
So here's a song. Bonnie Tyler, not her real name. I forget what it is, but it's not flattering.
It wasn't terrible. It was
terrible.
Oh, I knew it. I had it here in my notes that I am trying to find on my phone.
Gaynor Sullivan.
Gaynor Sullivan.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's be blunt. A name that's not going to become superstardom in the late 70s, early 80s. I'm not even sure now, frankly. There's no bite to it. But Bonnie Tyler is something, you know what I have to admit, I didn't know. I didn't know she was from Wales.
Really?
No, neither did I until we started doing this.
No, I had no clue.
I was just so happy that you picked this song.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're a generous God.
First off, thank you for calling me a god. The generous thing, yeah.
It's a 300 reference, but anyway, the fact though, and I have to touch on this early because otherwise I'm going to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Was written by Jim Steinman. Jim Steinman is a powerhouse of power ballads.
So 2 things about that. One is this song is so much a power ballad that I don't know that power adequately describes the amount of power in it.
Oh, 100%. Yes. I mean, this thing rips.
And the other thing is she actively sought out Steinman because she saw Bat Out of Hell and went, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back though. So who's Bonnie Tyler at this point? So she had a hit in the late 70s that I do remember that I still like. It's a Heartache.
It's a heartache.
I mean, and she's got a very unique voice. That's like 1/3 Jack Daniels, 1/3 Paul Mall, and 1/3 Jizz.
She had vocal surgery on her vocal nodes when she was younger, which gives her that raspy.
Oh. She could sing me the alphabet without being cramped. Yes, yeah. That's another great one right there. Is Stevie Nicks' raspy voice. Same thing as well, come on. Take another little piece of my
oh shit, Janis Joplin.
Joplin, there we go. I couldn't remember Joplin's name there for a minute. Janis Joplin, again, another voice that is not just raspy and throaty and full-bodied, but like controlled to the nth degree.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a great, it's very unique voice. I do sort of take a bit of umbrage when they said, well, it's the female Rod Stewart. Just call her fucking the Bonnie Stewart. That's enough, right?
Yeah, not even that. The weird thing was that
Bonnie Stewart, sorry, Bonnie Tyler. Look what I just did. My bad. But
you know what? Maybe Rod Stewart is the male Bonnie Tyler.
Well, no, because Rod was first.
Fair.
I'm trying to remember who Steinman had compared her voice to, and it was here. But
Tiny Tim?
No, that would be Neil Young. That would be Neil Young. But
we've been doing this way too long because like when it's the three of us,
Mama let him play.
Mama let him play some rock and roll. Jazz.
Yeah, Mama let him play some rock and roll.
I don't know who sings that.
Oh no, it was oh crap! I had it in my notes and I closed the window before.
So open the window when we do this.
Oh right. But anyway,
you ask me to be sober. I ask you to be prepared. I mean, like that's the least we could do.
So neither of us are going to hit that mark.
I am today.
I was earlier prepared. That is, this is the first cocktail of the evening.
Oh well, this is my third. We had a tasting above.
Did we? What did we taste?
The Lake of the Woods Brewery from the fine thing of Mount Manitoba, right near the base of it.
Nice.
Oh yes, Mount Manitoba is pretty awesome.
Base camp.
Yeah, man. Space camp, although was awful, but anyway.
So moving right along.
Thank you. All right, so we were looking at this hit, and you both brought up I don't remember whom, but I think you were both sort of setting up for that she sought out Jim Steinman, heard Meatloaf, and said like, this is what I want to do. And it was, I want to say a match made in heaven, but this could have gone sideways so easily because I look at this song, and back then when I would have been 10 when I heard this, I wouldn't have used this term, but that's kind of how I thought then, and I still think now. It's a very bloated song. I mean, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, but I don't know if I'd use the term bloated for that, because just like every other Steinman song that you're going to hear, and he's written for Celine Dion, and he's written for Meatloaf, of course, and Air Supply and everything else. You've got your everything builds to this crescendo, and then it crescendos and it goes away and it builds again, and it's all angsty, and it's like a really good calzone. It's stuffed full of goodness. It's not bloated. It's stuffed full of goodness.
Steinman is brilliant at writing for those huge voices, and he knows how to do it, as you said, to their breaking point without pushing them over that point. This song showcases her voice brilliantly. It is a mishmash of like chest thumping, heart throbbing agony that's completely nonsensical. It's like,
I'm glad you said that, Andrea.
Saying, but nobody cares because you're saying it with so much passion.
Yeah, because the production is brilliant. The lyrics are, I don't get it.
Did we watch the literal video that I sent you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one is absolutely perfect because it makes fun of how nonsensical not only the song but also the video is.
So explain that to people who are watching and listening.
Okay, if you look up on YouTube, if you look up Total Eclipse of the Heart literal video or literal version, you're gonna find one that has all the lyrics changed to be describing what's going on in the video. And the video is just an absolute mashup. I went back and I looked for the director of the video, thinking that he was going to be the same guy who did I Would Do Anything for Love.
Yeah.
But he was not. No, this guy actually worked with several different other people like Duran Duran. He was really known for, I believe he was Australian. And he was known for.
Well, that's our first problem right there, Ozzy.
Hey, you know,
we'll get those Aussies back on the show sometime.
You know, all we have to do is say the magic words. They come from an island of criminals, and we can't expect much. And then they'll have to come here and rap and you know, prove me wrong.
Okay, so it's the guy that did Betty Davis Eyes, Russell Mulcahy.
So he's known for.
There's another raspy ass singer too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yes, Kim Carnes, fantastic.
So I gotta say though, the video is it's absolutely nonsensical. It's gibberish. It's
borderline pedophilia.
There's it's deranged. Like we've got angels and doves and ninjas and choir boys with vampire eyes and robots.
Okay,
Robotics like what's the word? Is it greasers? Like the whole thing is just makes zero sense.
Bear in mind, some of that does make sense when you look at what Steinman did previously, because the line "Turn Around, Bright Eyes" had referenced the Steinman's first play that he ever did, which was about a post-apocalyptic gang war, almost pseudo Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. And "Turn Around, Bright Eyes,"
and he couldn't think of anything else, so he just sort of like threw that in.
No, well, I mean, come on. First of all, the only thing that's missing is pirates, because if you have pirates and ninjas and greasers and blowing curtains and stuff, you know, how could you go wrong? It should have had pirates.
I gotta say though, for its absolute unhinged absurdity, this video has to be the influence for like a ton of those like super cheesy late 80s, early 90s Hong Kong action movies. Like John Woo. This just exemplifies what inspired John Woo.
I was gonna say it should be. It kind of might. I think it inspired several Bodice Ripper books covers.
Oh, probably.
I don't even know what we're talking about there, Perv.
Bodice Ripper books were the ones where it was, you know, jungle passion, and the guy holding the woman in this, and he's all ripply and muscled.
Okay, so those
either
things
he has like
model for in the late 90s.
Yeah, either he has no shirt or half a shirt, part of shirt. I was actually considered when the seagull hit Fabio in the face. I was considered for his stand-in for a little while. Then they sobered up.
Incidentally, not only was I his stand-in, I finished number 51 on People's 50 Most Beautiful People list.
Wow, good for you.
5 years in a row.
Hey, 51 is better than 1. You know, that's a bigger number.
Thank you for letting me out. Andrea, what, reel us?
All right, back to the song.
Right along.
Hey, Kirk, turn around. Let's get back to the show. And we're back.
So, power ballad, ridiculous power ballad. Like you couldn't make this today. It was remade a couple of times though. Well, yeah, exactly. It was remade a couple of times though. Once in the early 90s, then again in 93, 94. So
but never by the Muppets.
Never by the Muppets, Andrea.
I love the Muppets, by the way, here.
For the reference of that, almost every song we do, I find a Muppets reference to it. So
we do. Well, you try. I don't really try that hard.
Still, the best Muppets going are still Avenue
Q. I've said this before. That early 80s bit is, you look at the number ones in 81, 82, 83, and they're all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like right now, it's either a rap song with a song bridge or a song with a rap bridge. There's not much.
Or maybe some completely odd country rap fusion.
Yeah, but there's only one.
Hey, Old Town Road slapped.
I agree.
It needed to be slapped across the face.
I can say slapped because my 21-year-old daughter lives here and I'm picking up on all the lingo.
You're so cool.
Yes, I'm learning.
I like Old Town Road. All right, well,
Haley, I'm down with what the kids are saying, right?
He's down with OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, except that's our generation, not his daughter's. I bet if Haley, if she was down with OPP, she'd be like, "What?
The Ontario Provincial Police? What?"
So
my kid, if I didn't know,
So this song, let's go back to this song.
Moving right along.
See me reining us back in, even though I was the one that derailed us. So this current day, Total Eclipse of the Heart, just brings up either cheesy wedding songs, really bad karaoke, or girls' night, everybody drunk and singing along. Like this is up there with Journey with all-time songs that people will blurt out when they hear one note of.
Any way you want it.
That's the way you need it. But
See?
Andrea's right, though. I love that description. Like there's something iconic about this, yet I find it very interesting. It's not exactly part of the future lexicon, like from that. I know it was used in old school. I'm surprised that neither of you sort of like reference that.
That's been
it was pretty because he used the word fucking in like every phrase of it, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, which it was. It was. And actually that the person who's saying that looks like a fusion between Brad and I.
The Dan Band.
Hey, that's an attractive dude.
Absolutely. Totally fuckable, I'm sure.
100%. At least good for a cuddle. So this one, like I was saying, it was down like oh, that's what it was. Steinman had said that Bonnie Tyler sounded like John Fogerty.
He did. He said that.
He said that. Now I didn't understand the Fogerty part, but
either
the raspiness, I think, the roughness, the sandpaperiness of the voice.
It's the tone, not the quality.
Yeah, not the way that she sounds. Like she sounds like female John Fogerty, I guess. But that was the whole thing. So Steinman writes this song, like Andrea, you were saying before. And Meatloaf had gone on record as saying he was a little upset that he didn't get it.
No, he went on record saying it was written for him.
Yes.
He turned it down, which Steinman said is not correct.
Yeah.
It was written for Bonnie Tyler.
That's right. Because Tyler, like you said, had approached him. Yeah, and basically said, "Hey, this is what I want to do." And Tyler had told him, "I don't want to do songs that anybody can do. I want to have some balls behind." Well, she didn't say balls behind it, but she wanted to have something that was challenging. And she's performed this song live multiple times. She's done a remake of it with somebody else. There's been 2 other remakes done of it. It's a great song. When all the songs were like Boys of Summer and stuff like that were being done as techno mixes.
Yeah.
Total Eclipse of the Heart was redone it like that. It was on, I want to say it was 1993. Something about dance music or whatever. That it was, basically just a club song, and it played like that for a while.
Didn't some like American Idol singer do this, or British Idol, or wherever the
British Idol, yes, if I'm not mistaken, did it as a duet with Bonnie Tyler.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
Hang on, I've got that one in the notes here. It was duet with Karine Anton.
I love him.
She was a French singer.
I love her.
And she did it titled "Si Demain," so turn around.
Si Demain.
Yeah. Lizette did it in Spanish.
Something.
Well, okay, how about this? Turn around. French? Huh?
I understood all the words because I'm bilingual.
Thank you.
We are Canadian after all.
We are.
Yeah, I speak English and crappy English.
I'm just English and sarcasm. That's all I got. Bonnie Tyler did have a few other hits after.
Yes, she did.
Biggest hit after from the Footloose soundtrack. Thank God we don't have to.
Sorry.
I didn't say foot play.
What?
I don't know. You sounded like you're doing some kind of porn shit. I don't know what the hell that was.
No, it's the beginning of Footloose.
Been working so hard.
See, Brad got it. Brad gets me.
I get you.
Yeah,
No. It's a bounce. It's got that little walking bass line in the beginning.
Yeah, well, holding out for a hero.
Oh yes, that's another great one. I love that one.
Holding out for a hero till the end of the night. And it's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be cool, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight.
Sounds like she's talking about me.
Yes, well, you're strong and cool, and
fresh from a fight.
Are you fresh from the fight?
Who are you fighting?
No, you should see the other guy.
I'm an asshole.
Getting your liver doesn't count.
Liver.
Fighting your liver doesn't count.
Abusing your liver doesn't count as fresh from a fight.
No, that's just like weird domestic abuse.
Okay, my liver is in perfectly fine shape, but I'm gonna outlive both of you motherfuckers. Let me just put that out there.
What, just out of spite?
Yes, just out of spite.
Not because you're going to be healthier.
No, I didn't say I was going to be healthier. I'm just saying that I'm going to live to be 100 because I do absolutely nothing to help myself, and it'll work.
I have 3 89-year-old grandparents. I'm probably going to live to be 110 at this rate.
Or it could be sort of the opposite.
Could be. I might get hit by a bus tomorrow. You never know.
Very good. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. So yeah, Bonnie, that was her last big hit. I think was Holding Up for Hero. Was there anything else? I don't think so.
Not as far as I know.
She had a hit. She had a Billboard hit before.
Well, yeah, it's a heartache.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
So like I think she's mostly known for those 3 songs, and good on her. There's a lot of people who can't say that. Still alive, I believe a few years ago when there was that Eclipse, she did on a cruise.
Yep.
On a cruise ship. Yeah, I saw that video. It was.
Yeah. All right, so go on with that.
Steinman wrote Holding Out for a Hero as well. It's got his fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, as it should.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it's almost as good a pairing as him and Meatloaf.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Anybody
Or him and Celine Dion.
We don't talk about Celine Dion.
No, I'm with Brad on this one. We don't.
I don't like Celine Dion, but I respect her talent. And she has a voice that Steinman knew what to do with.
I don't care. I do not want to talk about Celine Dion.
Come on. You can't diss your Canadian card like that.
Yes,
Yeah, we can.
And I have.
We can talk about Bieber and Celine Dion in the same sentence and saying the U.S. took them and they can keep them to give us back Shatner.
Also, we'll throw in Trudeau.
Yeah.
Also, no, there's a few Canadians I want back.
Who?
Well, Ryan Reynolds, for one.
Yeah, that's for selfish purposes only.
Entirely selfish purposes. Ryan Reynolds he's my secret husband. He doesn't know.
Ryan, if you're watching this, you need to unfortunately get a divorce. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Blake's lovely, but yeah.
Bring you and your gin company up here and take care of this poor woman because she needs you, man.
And as for me,
come back to DC
from Sportsnet. You?
So there we are with Bonnie Tyler.
Brad's bringing us back. Look at
I'm
that.
trying. It's like I'm trying to turn the wheel on the rig, but it's not turning. Something got disconnected. No, there's not a lot of.
It's just getting out of control.
There's not a lot of controversy around this song. Steinman wrote it, and Steinman is a genius, and Bonnie Tyler sang it, and Bonnie Tyler has got a set of pipes on her. You know, like she can.
The song is dated. It's a product of its time, but it's held up extremely well.
Oh yeah, you say turnaround to somebody, and they know.
Mm-hmm.
It's so true. I like I said that to like a bunch of people. They knew that's all I had to say.
Yeah.
And they knew what song I was going to say. And again, it's fascinating to me because it's not exactly something like Kate Bush's like Renaissance with Running Up That Hill or anything like that.
It didn't have a comeback like Kate Bush did.
Kate Bush was a comeback, and that was because of Stranger Things, I believe, and TikTok and all sorts of things. And that was a full-on Running Up That Hill disappeared from the,
Zeitgeist.
Thank you. That's the word, exactly the word I was looking for decades. So, and had a renaissance. Whereas Total Eclipse of the Heart never went away.
No, it peaked and then it just, it slowly mellowed out.
It's stuck in the back of your head.
Oh yeah, it's there.
Forever.
Yeah.
It's part of pop culture. It really is.
Yeah. And it will forever be, and it will never disappear.
Yeah. So I think we sort of like put a nice little bow on Miss Tyler. Brad, you're up next. And it's going to be a few weeks because I'm going to be away next week. Well done. Andrea will be away 2 weeks after that. So
See,
and these two aren't allowed to be left unsupervised.
no,
They're going to start talking about pornography, probably. It's just not a scene you guys want to be.
I'm going to talk, yeah, because if Brad and I were talking about that, we do like an hour of him trying to reel me in from like my facts of life fantasies.
Well, you take the good.
You take the bad.
You take them both, and there you have.
There you have the facts of life.
Oh, I'm going to take them both, including Mrs. Garrett.
No, we would just have to sing "The Internet is for Porn."
Really?
You know, and you and I talk about pornography all the time too, Andrea. So
No,
you can't push Kirk under the bus on this one.
Also, I would like to say how easily saying Bradley changes like Trekkie to Bradley just works perfectly in the internet for porn.
It's kind of true, yeah.
The internet is really, really great
for porn.
Fast connection, so I don't have to wait
for porn. Anyway,
check it out along. If you haven't.
Yeah, you have to see Avenue Q. It is one of the best musicals of all time.
Not currently running them.
No, I've been
sadly.
I've been to it in Massey Hall.
Yes, I went to it here in Duncan.
Pauline took me to that because my red hot Asian curvy wife.
Mm-hmm.
Brown cow, waka waka waka.
I don't know. I pulled that one off because I'm mean, but anyway.
Neither do we.
Either you're rich or hung like a horse.
God, I'm 0 for 2 on that one. Like,
so, Bradley, what are we doing next time?
We're gonna go to Canada.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many Canadians in this lineup.
Go to Canada. We're gonna go back in time. We're gonna go back to
Wayback Machine.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to 1 year after the best year ever.
Is it the year after you were born?
That's true. Yes. So we're going to 1974, and we're going to talk about Gordon Lightfoot doing Sundown.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
All right. Can I do my Gordon Lightfoot impression now or later?
Is it going to sound like your other impressions?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm glad you told us this is Gordon Lightfoot then.
Okay. All right. So this is my Gordon Lightfoot when I was moving from Canada to Barbados, and now I'm back in Canada. Okay. So this is Gordon Lightfoot's covering Rihanna. Have I done this already?
Oh, not yet.
Okay. There we go.
It's like a car accident. I don't want to see the severed head, but I'm still looking.
I can't turn away or plug my ears. So let's just.
It's that bad.
Turn around.
Turn around. Like shit. Now started.
Okay. Come on, Brett, guys.
Gordon Lightfoot covering Rihanna. You say, Mr. DJ, no puts it on replay. You look like a very nice fellow. Let's put another song and let's have some fun. You look like just Elvis Costello. Thank you. Thank you.
Was that supposed to be the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
That was supposed to be like him covering. I don't fucking know.
He's trying to make a Rihanna song sound like a Gordon Lightfoot song.
That's what I was trying to do.
It actually, I kind of got it, but also I'm just laughing because it's so bad.
I will maintain that there is nobody else who can do a better Gordon Lightfoot covering Rihanna impression than I just did.
I think that's a niche market, and I think you've got it cornered. Yes.
Thank you. And with
that, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, we have a family friend who would play guitar around the campfire, as one does, and he would play the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald for all like excruciating 12 minutes of it.
Did he know all the words?
Yes, he did.
I know like 4 of the words.
The
wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. No, 6 words. I know 6 words.
Yeah. In the big lake they call Get Your Gooey.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's that one too.
It also works on Gordon Lightfoot, the American national anthem.
Oh boy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Hey, Kirk, did you write a book?
Gerald.
It fucking works on everything.
Did you write a book, Kirk?
Nice segue. And yes, I did.
It was smooth like butter. Like butter with sand in it.
Yes, Chavo Guerrero, instant classic. He is the late, great Chavo Guerrero Sr. You can get that on Amazon. Because I know that's Brad's favorite wrestling book.
Amazon?
It's my favorite wrestling book, Kirk.
Thank you.
100% my favorite wrestling book that I've ever not read.
Just so you guys know, my birthday is coming up next week, so it would make a good birthday present.
Happy 60th.
Thank you. And I don't look a day over 70.
There we go. So yes, there's that. Finally, Chris Bernay and we are going to get together on Friday, and we're going to record. This is the sister show, really, for this, which is how the hell is it? Like, this crap was on national television. Manimal. We're finally going to be doing that on Friday.
It does not hold up.
No, it does not. And I
don't think anything they cover on that show holds up. That's the whole.
I went back, tried to do a rewatch of The Littlest Hobo. It doesn't hold up. And that's like such a wholesome show. Beachcombers doesn't hold up.
We did Beachcombers.
I know, and I used to love that show.
Well, there was at least one Canadian. That explains what was on. Fucking
yeah. Well, CBC only needs one viewer to keep a show on.
Oh, I watched it too. It was filmed near where I grew up.
Oh, God, fucking show. Trying to explain that to Americans.
I've been to Molly's Reach.
Loggers. Oh, fucking that was. Anywho, so also Evan Nolan and I, we do our weekly Hall of Fame show. Check that out. And yeah, there's ever so much here on, hold on, the Buchnerverse. With that, wherever you are, wherever you may be, stay safe, everyone.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.